one of the things that you talk about in the book is this concept of rounding and, communication and meeting with people through rounding to try and be present. Can you talk a little bit about how you accomplish that in your role with all the things that you have going on, but still manage to be present and accessible for your people?
Rounding is a concept that was first introduced by Quint Studer in the hospital space. And when we think about rounding, we think about physicians doing rounds on their patients. And it also works for the executive team members. And it's something that I have incorporated into my practice in a very meaningful way. And the first part of that, Scott, is scheduling it. For me, if it's not on my calendar, or if it's the first thing that I allow my administrative assistant to delete when things are busy, then it just won't happen. So it
Mhm.
is a priority for me. I do miss it every once in a while that I have to cancel or reschedule, but it's a priority for me. And I think that's really important. The other learning that I had as I began doing this is that it's better to spend more time in less departments than trying to do that big swing and see everybody. When I was a baby CEO, I had a wonderful gift of flying around our organization and I could see the whole thing in like 15 minutes. It was just a hi, 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 how's it going? And that's completely worthless. What I found is if I went in and I had the opportunity based on what they had going on that day to spend some time with the staff, to ask them what I could do to support them, to listen what's important to them and how we can better serve our patients and our patients' families, that's where the real magic was. So for me, it was slowing down, spending more time in the individual departments. And what I try to do is I try to hit each department in our organization every quarter.
Excellent. It seems like everyone's going to have probably a different cadence that works for them. And in addition to scheduling it, right, which is important, and protecting it, that's something that I do on my calendar. I have certain things that are very important. I block them off, I schedule them, and I'm pretty strict about keeping them on there. The thing that I really liked that you talked about in the book with how do you found the time to do this, right? Because as an executive, I'm sure that schedule is pretty packed. So one of the great things that you did was start to look at, okay, do I need to be in this meeting? If I need to be in it, do I have to be there the whole time? Is this our meeting? Could we do it in 45 minutes or 30 to 25 minutes? So really starting to take a hard look at how am I spending my time and breaking away from the norm of, okay, every meeting is 30 or 60 minutes, or I have to be in every meeting the entire time. So I think breaking away from that is a great way for those listening that are struggling to find time to really be accessible and connect with their staff to find those minutes here and there, and they add up.